As for the seat and how bad this one looks, this is the grand finale. Clyde's. Yes, yes, this is perfect match. Have a look at this beauty. This is where the damage used to be. Good. Let's have a look. Yeah. And this is your mugshot. Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got some work cut out for us. I'm not sure we can do everything in this video, but we'll do as much as we can. We've got bulbs for the headlight. Yep, about a set of 4. And this is supposed to be white. H7. Now for the fog lights, you need this one. What is it? H11. So I got 2 of those, also white. Also, I got this cool wrap. I know it's not the same color, but I'm not planning to do it on the door. I'm planning to do it here, probably the console, some stuff like that. As for the seat and how bad this one looks, this is the grand finale. Clyde's. Yes, yes, this is perfect match. So let's kickstart cleaning this one. So this is how it looks before. Use the sponge that comes with it and dab it slowly. After you clean the surface, then hopefully it'll get cleaner. Let's get on with that because it needs drying, so might as well start with this one first, then move on to the lights. So like I said, clean the surface, then after that with the sponge you start dabbing it. And yes, I'm dabbing it deliberately. Why? Because there are scars and there are some scratches deeper. See? And look over here. So you just start dabbing it. Now we'll go over it and smoothing it out after, but for now we just need to dab it in order to ensure that basically all this product, let's just say, into it. And see how the color, it's slightly different, but then again we're gonna go once over and all should clean up. So you see how the colors start taking shape. Now just wait until I complete all this area and blend it correctly. That way it's gonna look cool. Okay, take your time with this one. Okay, you need to do it right. Round 1 completed. This is where the damage was. That's why you can see it's still not yet ready, but I would say it all turned out to be pretty good. Not bad. Look at the dye on my hands. So this is the first round. Let's just leave it dry. Then after that we dab and just smoothen the whole surface altogether. More of a blending rather than actually dyeing. But all in all, it's good. Let's kickstart the other side. Have a look at this beauty. This is where the damage used to be. I love this Clyde. It's actually working good and the color exactly match. Mind you, this is only second. Dabbed it just like that. I'm just waiting for it to dry properly, and this is basically the passenger side. Then after that, probably I'm just gonna run another coat on top just to make sure that it's new, I guess. Whilst this one dries, I'm just gonna close the door so that it bakes. Again, H7, I'm going with the white ones. How to get it out, it's easy. This is the plastic piece, or let's just use this one. See? You've got 2 hooks, you've got this one. You just need to basically loosen it up and get it out of the way. Something is not happy. So yeah, you just need to get it out. Once you get this metal thing and the other metal thing, this plastic piece moves out. And moving on, unclip the wire. The wire is somewhere here basically. Yeah, unclip it. There it is. And you can get this one out. So this is the original one. This is the one that I bought, which is the white one. I'm just going to install it back again. Rinse and repeat on all the other one here and the 2 over there. That's it. And once done, at least we'll have white light. Cool. It is too bright, so I won't be able to show you how the light looks like. But if you look closely, you can see we've got the blue coated one. So we've got 2 over here and 2 over here. And FYI, yes, I can see the condensation inside. What happened is probably the seal have failed, or the seal allowed some water to get in. I can easily remove the cover and just leave it open, that way it ventilates. Although this should be a ventilation unit, so I'm assuming with a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, you just tap into this one and that expands or opens up this hole. I might actually do that just so that it ventilates it, because that's just disgusting. Anywho's, next step, we need to look into replacing the fog lights over here. Now, ideally, you need to tilt the steering wheel to the other side in order to access this one. Then after that, you remove those and blah, 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 blah. I'm not gonna do that, too much of a drama. What I'm going to do, since I'm waiting on this one to fully dry and all, I'm thinking to remove this piece and the door thingies so that I can wrap them. That's the next step. And I'm not gonna do it outside. I need to do it in the garage because I definitely need my heat gun. Looking at it, boy, it does look good. Not bad. Oh, done a pretty good job. And this one is bothering me big time. It's really disgusting. I definitely need to do something about it. And this one, on the other hand, should I paint this one to make it red as well? I might actually do that. But I'm not going to use the dye. I'm going to get the spray from West Point, my guys. So I might actually get the same code and paint this one, if I can remove it separately. That's a story for another day. Hello there. I needed one of those. I sure hell needed one of those. Because, what is this? Because the seals over here, they were missing one. You see, it's loose. Because this one, haha, nice. Okay, enough chit chat. Let me just put this clip over here. Then after that, I'll take those, get them in the garage, and we'll go from there. Yes, I know. Still waiting for a good weather. I know. Even Heavy, she knows. Welcome to my garage. This is the door handle cover thingy for both sides, and this is the trim at the front. It is wrapped with carbon fiber looking. I wouldn't say it's a bad job. At the end of the day, some slight imperfections. Now, I doubt I'll have it better, but you never know, I might actually. So the first step is remove the old. So you remove the old with alcohol wipe, you clean the surface. Luckily, whomever did that technically used a good wrapping thingy, so it's moving along. You might need the heat gun if you have to. So remove it, alcohol wipe to clean up the surface. Then after that, we start measuring and using that. It's a big roll, so what I'm thinking, I'll get, because it's it's basically it's gonna cover up all of them. So what I'm thinking is cut to this size, hopefully, and as I cut it, it should split it in half, one for this one and the other one should fit both of them, I think. Word of advice, when you do a wrap, make sure to cut more. So don't cut exactly, cut excess more, yay much more from each side, just to be safe. So push come to shove, I'll do what I have to, just to ensure that I got it. This one, it should be fairly easy in comparison to this one, because this one has a curvature, this one is slightly straight. So this is where the trick. Apply it just a bit, heat gun, that way basically the wrap itself becomes moldable, and at that point you can just fit it to shape. Let's go on with it. Just to give you an idea. See? So all this to each side is excess. This is excess, this is excess. Same goes with here, and this is another one for the other handle. Let's hope we don't need to use more, or in case if we stuffed it up, we've got more. Time to clean up. We managed to remove the old one, but I can feel the stickiness residue, so alcohol wipe to clean it up. And after that, praise and pray to the gods that we get it right. Heat gun. Get the heat gun. Yes. So, first step. There you go. I just laid it and showed that it's basically all on. I didn't go into the corners yet, because this is where you need to apply some heat. So see over here, if I'm gonna try to work on the corners, I'll have creases. Heat shrink will allow it. Now don't put the heat gun too close to it. You don't want it to melt. You want it to warm up so it becomes a bit more elastic. And after that you'll be able to. Now granted, this doesn't look reddish because I don't want it to be in your face. But see, not bad at all. Alright, heat gun, and let's get on with it. First time, and we got it right. Check it out. Not a single creased. It's basically perfect. For the record, this is the easy part. This is where it gets a bit more technical. Now, I think I'm gonna start from the thicker side and walk my way down for both sides. Wish me luck. I've got plenty. So this is the excess. And use a sharp new blade. So what happened is, after we pushed all the sticky tape this way, with the blade we just cut it. And that's it. That is it. See, from both sides, as if it looks like it's normal. This is how it used to be. I'm loving this color. So it's red slash pink slash something, I don't know. Time to do the other two. I admit defeat. And I'm not even halfway through. I know it's gonna be hard. I might actually do it the other way around. Start from the small to the big. I don't know, just because. I mean, you can see that this one is done, but as it's concaved, it creates a bit of a problem. Definitely you need two hands. You need someone holding the heat gun, heating the wrap. At that point, you can just basically dress it on top. That's how it works. I had to rearrange this. I know, you're gonna say, what the hell is this? But hear me out. This is the one that we failed miserably to do it because we tried to stick it and go either from the fat side or the skinny side. It didn't work. Then I've realized the best way to do that is lay the carbon fiber film like this, so the sticky tape is up, not down. Use the heat gun, heat this area so it becomes basically moldable enough, then put this one on top of it. This is the result. Yep, I've done one side. I need to do the other. It is intricate shape, so yes, it is hard, but the best way to do that, because this one is going to be hot, this one basically goes through it, and this one becomes the mold for this. That's how it works. So we've done one, let's do the other. Both sides completed. So this is the one that we worked on earlier, and this is the second one. Look at the corners. Now this is a handle. Me likey. Alright, now let's continue on something else. Bam! Jesus, it does look beautiful. It sits really well. Not bad. Now imagine if I can wrap some other things, like this, for example. Maybe this? I don't know. Something. Or this. I don't know. I mean, options are endless. Obviously, car on jacks, floating, at least the front. You might ask why. Well, we need to change those, and in order for me to change those, I need to access this. And for me to access this, I need to either tilt the wheels to each side. I figured that's number one. Number two, I bought this cheap Temu carbon fiber looking, okay, so it's painted, so it's not actually carbon fiber, front lip, which, dare I say, for a cheap product, it actually, look at the groove. See how it sits? Perfect. So this is just one part. Now you see, there are places where you need to drill holes and whatnot, so I figured might as well, the best way to do that is actually bolt it correctly. And to bolt it correctly, I need to access it from under. So I figured, now it's the perfect time to get those bad boys out, access the fog lights, and hopefully assemble this. As for the lights, as for the seats, looking good. We've disconnected the battery, and for a Beamer, it's actually tiny. I've got ample space in here. Anyways, let's get the wheels out. I've already got the locking nut out of the trunk. Get them out, and we'll start fishing the clips to get the fog lights changed. So, few size 8 bolts and this size 10 nut, which was here basically. So I loosened all up just to be safe. That way I'm able to fish this one out. And there you go. This is the fog light. As you can see, it was clipped right over here. There you go. Twist and you get it out. So all I have to do is just remove this piece and put the new one in. How? I don't know. Should be clip on something. So yeah, to the side, yeah. I think I need to push to the side or release from the side. But you got the gist. Well, let's replace this one, and that gives me access. I need to replace the other one. Once that is done, then I can work on this one. Oh yeah, I removed this rubber fin that is down over here. Only temporarily, because I need to work on this one. Cool. So this is the old. I got it out. Had to get it out. There you go. This is the plug. See those two tabs at the side? Push on them. See how it releases it? As you do that, you'll be able to get it. Now, over here it says do not touch the actual bulb. So just get the film or the protective thingy out of it and hold it from the side and just clip it back in. Let's do this side and we'll move on to the next side. All right, both replaced. You can see the blue. So I got the white ones. And I removed the undercover shield just so that I have access to the back of this one in case if I needed to bolt some stuff. And this is the cheap carbon fiber looking setup. Nice rig, nice pieces. So see, 3 pieces. Well, actually 4. So this is the lip that's gonna basically see at the front, and this is at the bottom. Now, it already came with the hardware. The hardware is somewhere, God knows where, but they're just bolts basically. So what I'm thinking, either use those bolts and use some nuts and bolts just to tie it up in place because I don't want it to loosen up in time. So loosely, I'm gonna install it. Then after that, I'll reinforce it with some better hardware. But yeah, looking good. I know it's dirty. Yeah, definitely needs clean up. So yeah, install. And from the inside, hook it up, and it should be okay. Fairly easy. So, after 4 screws, it is now 1 piece. You see? The kit comes with the small screws, so you just need to screw them and line them up all. So you've got this part 1, then part 2, and part 3. So this is how you put them, then move on to the each side. Now, it is 1 piece. So what I'm thinking, at least I need to put just, because you see you've got multiple screw holes, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just utilize 1 of them just to line it in place. Then after that I start bolting it properly. Sounds good? Cool. It does look beautiful. It's been held on by only 1 screw here, 1 screw here, and 1 screw there. So it's definitely not completely bolted. That's why you see it a bit saggy. This space, see, it needs to be lifted up. But all in all, not bad, man. It's actually killer. If only this is a FBI, that could be cool. Anyways, let's continue bolting it. There you go. Beside the fact that it's super dirty, this one is installed and it ain't going nowhere. Does look good. Let's have a look. Yeah. And this is your mugshot. Not bad. Well, there you go. If you like what you see, stick around until the next episode. Until then, hello. You take care of yourself. Yalla.